Cossacks were legendary horsemen of the steppe, a people fueled entirely by freedom, cavalry charges, and alcohol so strong that it could kill a lesser man. And in this Crusader Kings 3 video, we're going to form the legendary Cossack Kingdom through a unique decision that will require us to adventure into the steppe as a Slavic character. And what character is better suited for this than everyone's favorite hero, Henry of Skalitz? Our goal will be to embrace the legendary way of the Cossack, forge a mighty kingdom on the steppe, and turn our hungry hero from a peasant nobody into the most feared cavalry lord in the east. Let us begin. And here we are with Master Henry of Skalitz, our glorious hungry hero. And he is of the Czech culture, which means that we, as I said in the intro, have access to form the Cossack Kingdom decision. Now, there's some requirements for this decision. One of them is to have a higher fame level. That's easy. We need to be a veteran adventurer and nomadic. That means that old Henry here is going to have to become what he swore to destroy, a human, or rather a nomadic horse lord. And when we settle in the steppes, we'll automatically become a veteran adventurer. So where do we need to settle? In the Duchy of Tana, as well as the Ashina Khazars. And then we also need Red Levedia here, but all we need now is to make it out of Bohemia. I'll pick up Valor as my lifestyle, because we're gonna be fighting a whole lot. And we'll be swords for hire, as we need to build up our fortune if we are to take the lands from the Cumans and form the glorious Cossacks. We go into the castle, because at the very beginning, you can recruit some of these people for free. And we're getting Slavek. He's a horrible fighter, but he's decent at intrigue. Slavek, you're welcome to come with me and become a horse lord. There is also Bosislava, a criminal poacher. We'll hire her for 60 gold, mostly because she's so skilled at what she does. There's also Kuna. We're gonna hire him for 123 gold, meaning we start in debt. Not good. At least we gotta start taking some goddamn jobs. Hired muscle for Count Hostevit. Absolutely. There's nothing more exciting than starting out as a landless adventurer. A fun fact I was actually told when I visited the Paradox office recently. Yes, they actually let me in, despite only playing Hastings. Well, the fact is that I think about 40% of all starts are landless adventurer starts, which is like an insane metric, considering it's hidden behind a DLC. I guess people just really like playing as the lowest possible character and working their way up. I'm sure you can relate to this. I do too. Now let's get going with this hired muscle work. Here we go, a glorious 71% chance, and we succeed! Very good. We now have a quest from Count Stromgir to rescue a fair subject. Listen, Captain Henry loves a fair subject, especially if it's Hans. Let's give it a shot. Hey, we succeed! It's Bodana, a beautiful Czech siege engineer. Listen, we don't have to part ways, you can join me. And that she does. Very good. And now our crew has grown. Very nice. And I've almost made it out of debt. We need to build a mercenary company and then travel our way slowly down to the Khazars, where we will settle, just like shepherd Papa Sis. Papa Sis, how are you gonna see your sheep with clouded eyes? And starting as Henry, we also have the magnificent sword, a folded iron sword of masterful craftsmanship. The hilt is engraved to display geometric shape, and the blade is etched to display the words, I feel quite hungry. Very good! I think it's time we make our way towards the Khazars though. There's plenty of work here too. I'll go to Brno, the nearby capital. And there is plenty of work here, like instructing knights. Absolutely. I'll teach you how to fight. I'm like an arms instructor. This is how you throw hands. We failed the contract, but we got a lot of new people to join us. Very good. We've now gotten quite a lot of hooks on people, so I think it's time to request some men-at-arms from these people and build ourselves an army. We've gotten Subroshnoi, which is absolutely how you say it. But what's this? Stand with us. An actual mercenary work with King Rotislav. Absolutely. I will aid him. Only one small problem. I can't raise my troops because my camp is literally where he's standing. So we move a little bit to the side, raise our lads, and start sieging down the bastard. We need to earn our pay somehow. Very good. I think we're getting paid for war contribution, so we should be fighting ferociously. Could you stop running? We lack soldiers, that's the problem. Our army isn't as big as I hoped it would be. And the King of Moravia seemed to have just left. His brain stopped working, I think that's why. Could get some light footmen, or even some bowmen. Let's get some bowmen, why not? I think we won by default. Did I get paid anything? I hope I did, but I don't think so. I got scammed by the king of Moravia? What a dog. I think it's pretty clear we need to move our camp further east. Tell you what, I feel like we need more money. And there's nothing saying we have to be honorable when we form the Cossack Kingdom. I mean, the Cossacks were a rowdy bunch. Let's ambush some travelers. Here's Du Balgarsko. He's the former prince of Bulgaria. Charge them! I became rich. You're a bandit, Henry. We're just charging anyone we can find. Great success. We got a lot of money. Hey, who knew stealing from people was this profitable? I'm gonna become rich. Let's mug some citizens. Straight up robbing at knife point. And we send in Vera, the sneaky Slovenian woman. Sultan! We have a Hungarian with us. He's totally European, guys. Look at him. Sultan! Scare them! And we were able to rob them blind. What about some abduction work? Listen, the Cossacks were not below to some underhanded tactics. We're just practicing for when this becomes our culture. I think Bulgaria would be a good topping point. There's a lot of criminal work in Bulgaria. I would know. I used to be a Bulgarian mobster in my previous life. We have arrived. Time to earn some coin. Very good. Our treasury has become quite large. Now we need to get the lock wagon. This gives us the master of spoils, which gives us gold, prestige, and piety from winning battles and sieges. That's super powerful. We're going to be fighting the Khazars, or at least some of them. So we need something that counters horse archers, which honestly is not a lot. We've joined up for more mercenary work. As a good way to earn a good living. Honest fighting. Honest pay. Hey, don't run away. Hey, don't run away. God damn it. To the worthless Captain Henry. You should be known as the Oathbreaker for your miserable failure to appear on the battlefield. I was there. They just ran away from me. Don't ever give me that nickname ever again, okay? I uphold my oath. Tell you what, let's move our camp here to the Byzantine land. Lots of riches there and people that don't want to get their hands dirty. But I do. Let's hunt down some criminals. Or be a lawman. This is Ludolf the Depraved. He sure looks depraved. Depraved of any goddamn sunlight. Bro, get a tan. Halt there. And he's dead. Very good. Here's another criminal. It's Valdrada the Depraved. Are you guys related? Listen, I'm gonna duel you. To the death. Strike, parry, repulse. Ah! Ah! And she's dead. Thank you very much. The money's mine. We're earning quite a lot with this work. Except we can't always be successful. Well, it seems I'm being kicked out of the Byzantine lands, so we should probably get the hell out of here and head to the lands we actually need to take. The lands of the Khazars. And we have arrived! So to create this wonderful, free-spirited kingdom, we are going to need control of all of Tana, as well as Ashina Khazars. So how are we gonna become landed? If we could find a steppe holding that's ruled by just a shepherd, maybe we could sort of push him to the side and become a horse lord? It's not a bad idea. I'll ambush some travelers first, however. Earn that extra bit of cash I'll need. Robbing steppe bandits. Now that is a true Henry move. Let's see if my theory is correct. If I move to the hamlet of Bakhmut. I'm correct. All I need is a bit more prestige, and I adopt the nomadic ways. So, let's do some quests. As a proper knight. We need a lot of missions done, because our prestige, well, it's in the negatives. Not good. I guess taking mercenary work from Chieftain Demeter over here, in the Magyar lands, not a bad idea. We could get an official alliance together. Let's raise our troops and get over there and help him. Are we even gonna be able to get there in time? No. That's embarrassing. I tried my best, okay? Well, I still earned the coin. Thank you, I guess. Here's another Mongol. I guess we'll fight for him. We'll go for sieging. At warfare is a bit more stationary, which fits our style. Come on, break their holding. Oh, the Kagan wants help. Chieftain Arvo is passing through Bakhmut, and you want me to ambush him? Yeah, sure, I'll try it. Hey, it worked. That's a lot of money, that. Gonna hunt. Hopefully, we can get a large prey of some sort and earn lots of prestige from killing it. Ah, the wolf, a worthy prey. But as we're out hunting, Tepikuriatos, a Greek guy that I just hired, despite him being terrible at fighting. He shot Savis? Oh man, you need to answer for your crimes. What the hell, you can't just kill him. With that said though, help me kill this wolf. It escaped? How? You're on the open steppe, how can you miss it? Well, we're back in the mercenary saddle, but not for long, as these wars end faster than I get to fight in them. God damn it. But now, the Hungarians want to hire us as mercenaries? Ooh, that's a good gig there. I decline. He would give me a kingdom? No, I don't want to join at all. I'm hunting Saiga. And I shoot it! Let's go! We hunted him! Glorious! We almost have enough prestige to settle the steppe. Good! good! We'll do one last camp celebration. A send-off to our, well, not nomadic lifestyle, but traveling lifestyle. Also, dear God, Henry, divorce that hag. Why were you married to her to begin with? Yes! We have enough prestige! We can become nomads! May this land serve us well, travelers no more. We are steppe people! Yes! Thank you, Shepherd Tusnik. I am now become the very thing I swore to destroy. A human. Hey, I'm only human after all. This land pays tribute to Kaganissi. Kaganissi, a Jewish Khazar. But we can become a settled tributary. That means I'll be protected, because otherwise I'm surrounded by the Khazar land and I'll be killed instantly. Sure, I'll pay tribute for now, but the Cossacks will be free. I swears by it. And now, only having played 20 years, which is way too long, was so slow and sluggish, I could have done it way faster. But luckily for you, it went by in a flash. Now, we must spread Catholicism to the people of Bakhmut and recruit some courtiers from the nomadic capital. We need eligible brides. Holy moly! These are some beautiful Catholic Khazars right here. Patier the Honest is a great diplomat. It would tank my legitimacy, but my legitimacy is already so bad. Who cares? Let's get married. Now, we need to pick up our court. As you can see, why is the decision gone? Oh, right! Because I'm not independent. Silly me. Listen, I'll have to play by the Kagan's rules for a bit longer. Now I have to remember how I play these goddamn nomads. We need to have a good general. They're always good. And a master of the chase. We'll go with my Jewish doctor. Very good. We can now raid properly. But we should change our men-at-arms and get rid of these bowmen and the Zubroshnoi. We need horses. Now, the torchbearers are great for sieging, so we'll get some of those. But it's the horse archers that is the real bread and butter. Let's fully upgrade them. We need to establish ourselves as a dominant, strong force here. We cannot be pushed around. I'll also build the square of the Karash. This will give us heavy horse archers. And they fucking slap. Now, we need to bolster our army and start taking land from others. And I do that by getting herd. That I remember. So, we'll start stealing the herd from him. We'll also take these eligible brides and use them to get some new people into our court. By way of marrying them to our existing knights. And then, we need to go into our lifestyle. We're already pretty well off here. What we need is Parthian tactics for even more damage. And then, we need to build our Kurultai. And they're good at different things. Exploiting the lands would be good, but we're trying to maintain the fertility of this land, so we can stay longer. I know staying and being a nomad sort of goes against each other, but it is what it is. Then, we raise all of our armies as raiders. But now this man wants to make me Jewish. No, stop that. I don't want to be Jewish. Let's raid. Henry of Skalitz, a goddamn Mongol raider. Glorious. Hand over your goods, your horses, your wares. We've come to steal everything. Pillage and burn. Pillage and burn. I need to grow my herd. That's how I get more soldiers. Glorious. Let's get some more heavy horse archers. They cost a lot, but damn if they're not worth it. I might as well give up this scheme. I don't think I'm ever gonna steal his horses. Come on, Henry. We are to raid. You want a courtier? Who do you need? Balsebek? That's my doctor! No! That's my Jewish doctor right there! You can't have him! What are you on about? Who are you to come and steal my courtiers when I'm raiding the Bulgarians like a shad? Henry, no, come on. When people say riding bareback with your homies, they don't mean it like this! Fine, we are lovers. And they were roommates. Love on the step. I think we're overstepping our boundaries here. We have to ride quickly though, because this is wetlands. And we can't be caught fighting. I mean, we have, just now, which is really bad. Oopsie daisy, my horses are fighting in a swamp. Well, we still win because we're Henry. Haha, Henry, our legendary Henry. Our raiding has gone splendidly, however. And we can ransom back people for gold and for horses. But they found out I'm banging a dude. And I guess that's not cool, okay? I guess you're not allowed to bang dudes here, huh? Well, what are you gonna do? I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm a horse lord. Sinful acts come at a cost. Kissing the homies goodnight before you go raiding. How can that be sinful? It's the most natural thing you could ever do. I would say it's a borderline unnatural not to do it. Look at you go, Henry. We're gonna be rich in no time. We'll fight him in the plains. Oh, man. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, we slaughtered him. God damn! Hey, would you look at that? Iltabar Bulkan actually rules the land I want to have. And he's decently weak. Huh, I think I need to get my stuff back in order and conquer him back. So first I'm gonna steal some Bulgarians. Thank you. A son! Little Henry the Mongol! My boy! Dear God, I have the worst combination of traits. I'm compassionate, so if I raid them, I get sad. But I'm wrathful, so if I don't, I get angry. God damn it, go see a step psychologist, Henry. It's not healthy. Let's go get hold of the Ashina Khazar lands. I feel like we should have that. Stop trying to make me Jewish! I don't want to! And you're not getting Barsek! He's my guy, he's my Jewish doctor! There you go, lots of herd acquired. Nice. I could do a war to humiliate him, but that's not gonna help me. I need the land. It is a good way to sort of leapfrog and get more powerful though. I need slightly more horses and I can become dominance limited. That's better than unruly nomad, which is what I am right now. We're currently in an everlasting summer, which is actually really baller. But the next season is gonna be really bad, so we gotta, you know, get ready for that. I'll do a humiliation war, just because that's gonna give me a lot of horses, and it's gonna lower his level, making me more powerful. Have at ye, you scallion! Haha! Caught him out! Alright, we gotta educate our little guy here. Absolutely, my son. Do we have like a nomadic teacher? A moving school, if you will. They call me the terror from Skalitz! I'm a raider! The bandit king! Ooh! The bandit king! I can live with that. That's a cool title. Another son! Little Philip! Philip, my boy! Is there some glorious war fighting here? I've spotted his forces. First I'm fighting Captain Rolfer. What are you doing here, Rollo? What a weird thing. Henry of Skalitz is on horseback and he's riding down Roloff. Straight up mercenary style. Haha! Very good. Give me your horses. Nice! We can increase our dominance to limited. Very good. Glorious. This made him a lot weaker, which is very good. It also gave his lands to herders, so I can demand this as pasture land. I'll start by demanding him as a tributary. That's a good way to start it. This way we can get them later. And if anyone messes with them, they're under the protection of our god. You're Catholic now. Report to the Pope, quickly. Detroit, become Catholic. I'll raise my armies to take this territory too. Why not? I want to truly establish my dominance here. And it was rather easy to do so as well. Very nice. Glorious. That's what I'm talking about. Now, we don't have the decision here to look at, but I roughly remember it. I need to control the Ashina Khazars and Tana, as well as Red Levedia. That's gonna be a good realm. Already, we're cutting out a nice bit of it. I guess an option would be to dominate Levedia. But to do that, that's gonna give me the Jabr Tim Khazars. That's not what I need. How are my boys doing, huh? You're getting a good education here, kids? You better. I think our best bet would be to take our massive army and go raiding once more. This time for gold. Let's go raid, then we'll take care of the lands we need. We're a horse lord fighting in mountains. Listen, I'll deal with that. That is what it is. Watch your step here, horses. Should have gotten mules. No, Big Gibar. We can't have sheiks anymore. Please. The homies are not approving of this behavior. They have shunned me for being a homosexual, and I don't approve of that. But we have to play by the rules we were given. It's a forbidden romance. It's Brokeback Mountain, but we're all Mongol horse lords. Let us return back home with our spoils. They're migrating and stealing my tributaries. Get out of here. Give me this pasture land. Now. Good. We control the Golden Hills now. This man is the one we have to take to steal the Duchy of Ashina Khazars. That's the one we need. So let's get our troops back home. And, oh God, there's a white Sud now. That's bad. Times have gotten harsh. That means we have to conquer lands, and we can no longer pay these Kagan. But who are you guys? The Heidabur Norse? What on earth has happened here? A nomadic Norseman realm? If we could have an alliance, that'd be amazing. Well, I am not gonna pay any more tribute to this man. No, sir. I am now again free. There we go. Forming the Cossack Kingdom. Now, all we need is Tana, Ashina Khazars, and illustrious fame level. That we're soon gonna have. Now, we need to start conquering Tana and Ashina. For we are the Scarlet Khazars. That is so cursed. Do we need this title or this title? We could dominate this title, but that means we're gonna have to fight the Heidabur Norse. Oh my god. The problem is they are super powerful. How are we gonna be able to kill these people? I could duel him and hope I kill him. Let's bloody do it. He says yes. Take this, you Viking dog. I am Henry of Skalitz the Mongol. I win! That means he's wounded, but he's a spry young buck, so he's gonna probably survive. God damn it. I guess we can also get the Ashina Khazars. We do own land here. The ruler is Itabalbulkan, but we have a truce. I could call for a confederation. Not a bad idea, it would protect us. Right now, we just need more power. I could do a humiliation war against the Kagan. That would give me so many horses. Honestly, it's worth a shot. I'll do it. I am Henry of Skalitz, and to kill more humans, I have become a human. Raise our armies. On which hell-forsaken plain does he feed his horses? Ah! Caught him. He's no one. I am Henry, and I'm hungry. Burn his capital. Smoke his yurt. Crush them. Good. Contura. We got his wife! Is she worth anything? No. The heir is, however. We'll take that money. We have mercenaries? We can hire the Knights Hospitaller! Are you kidding me? True Catholics, come and help me! Glorious! Crusaders of the Steppe! Glorious! But I'm ill! Hey, fix me up! I'm not ready to die yet! I am Henry, and I hunger for life! We gotta bloody go for it! Ride! Oh no! Oh no! How are we gonna do this? Reinforce! We need more mercenaries! We need anything! Holy orders are all exhausted. Hold! It's Iltabar Selgil! Hold! Damn, it was close! But we're not gonna give up! No, sir! Hold! Yes! I am a strategist! I am Henry! And I hunger for blood of your horse! Raid! And kill them all! Hey! Get out of my house! I live there! Ah! Ride on out of here, huh? Dear God, I got some really good prisoners in here. Come back here, you rotten Moldavians! Don't you dare challenge me! I will humiliate this leader! I will steal his herd! And I will form the Cossacks! Opa! Ah! I gotta go for his capital again. As the only chance we'll win. A swift, decisive strike to the throat. Come on! You took my horses! It's Rikulfur, the Viking nomads! Well, I'll give you more horses to steal, my friend. When I take all from the Kagan. Come on! A little bit more! Yes! Whoa! I am Henry! And oh my god! I killed the Khazars! Oh my god, what have I done? Oh my god, it's all chaos now! Yes! Glorious! This is all shepherds! Alright, we've gotten Tana. So, the Skalitz Czechs, we own that land. Alright! The Skalitz Khazars! This is so cursed. Now we need the Don Valley. That's all of this land. So we demand this as pasture land. So we turn these tributaries quickly, hand them over, almost fully own it. Still, we can't be calm now. We need to get all of these people as our tributary. The Khazars are still down there. So we will need this area, which is Red Levedia. This area, which is the one we have, and Don Valley. We can also take Levedia, I see, which is ruled by shepherds. Norse shepherds even, which is worse. And we can demand this pasture land as ours, as we have by right, which lets us create the duchy title of Levedia. We are a double duke. There we go. Last bit of land conquered, which means we control Levedia. Now we just need Don Valley. Come on. Now Don Valley is large. We have to wait a little bit before we can demand pasture land. What a glorious mess. Now can I give away land, for example, to my sons? They would still remain vassals. Good, it still counts. Very nice. Me and my boys riding on the steppe. Glorious. Henry, you legend. And that's just one little more holding from this tributary. So we release him, which will later mean we're able to take his stuff. But now we need to see about ruling this land righteously. I guess we have to wait a year now, and then we should be able to steal the land we need. Or steal. Righteously conquer. I think that's the word we're looking for. But the Basilius invites me to his coronation? Sure. I mean, I'll come. Bit of an odd guest to invite me, but I'll take it. I guess we can also give the Pope 200 gold so he forgets that I do butt stuff. I love Catholicism. It makes so much sense. Hey, sorry I sinned. Here's a fat donation to the church. The Pope would give me a claim on the Kingdom of Italy. Now what? Now what in the goddamn? Why would you do that, Bobby? Peace, Hadrianus. I'm trying to become the Cossacks. The scourge of God and all that. Listen, I'm only here for the feasting as a true Cossack. Let me drink. Here we go. Now I can steal the pasture land. As intended. as God intended. Which means I can get the Don Valley as well. Nice. It's gonna go to my 1-year-old son. Don't question it. It makes sense. When they're grown, they're gonna be seasoned veterans and horse lords. And I'll ally all of them. And I will keep the ship going. We'll keep it together. Now, all we need to do is to wait for this truce to be over, which means I will then control all of Don Valley, which is very good. And then we'll become the Cossacks. Whoopa! I guess I could demand more tributaries and steal their pasture land and give it away to my lords. Let's get some Czech nobles in here. Glorious! I'll switch over to medicine focus to stay healthy for longer. We'll see when my eyes start giving out, but that's a future problem. Only 2 years left, then we'll have it. Hopefully we're moving towards better times, but it doesn't look like it. The Sud is coming. I repeat, the Sud is coming. I have nothing to be afraid of, though. No, wait! We got abundant grazing! Yippee! The Scarlet Khazars will feast! Feast, I say! And now this is a shepherdess! I can demand the pasture land! We can do it! All I need is a bit more gold and a bit more prestige. We'll destroy these artifacts. I don't need them. Now, just a little bit more prestige. Come on. A hunt. A nurge. Perfect. That most glorious of all hunts. Come on, my Mongols. Henry, our hero, Henry. Let's go, lads. Let's hunt. Hoppa! I got a fine bow. Nice, but I'll stick to my sword, please. A successful nurge. Very good. And now, it is time. After 40 years of lackluster adventuring and a glorious rise to power as a nomad, High Chieftain Henry, the bandits king of the Scarlet Czech, will create the kingdom of the Cossacks. This means that all nomadic settlements become tribal holdings, and we become tribal. We create a Cossack hybrid with the Cossack culture. We become the king of the Cossacks. Gather all the free men! The rise of the Cossacks! For generations, free men and women, be they adventurers, exiles, or criminals like me, have found their way to the Caspian steppe. They live by their own laws, yet the Cumans have kept these free men under their thumb, dominating the steppes. I hate Cumans! I am Henry! The Czech, under my rule, view these Cossack as their kin. And every day we welcome more and more of them into our midst. Perhaps it's time to grasp a new destiny together. We Cossacks will live under the endless skies! Freedom! Aha! Look at this! A Catholic Cossack! It's Khan Jindrish! I don't know why I had to rename myself, but that's my name. And this is the Cossack culture. Life is just a joke to them. And when I say that the Cossacks treat life as a joke, well, let me tell you, they are quite the rambunctious bunch. You might have already heard about the story of the Zaporizhian Cossacks and the reply to the Sultan, who was, well, let's just say, a bit cocky when he tried to get them to submit to him. The letter he sent follows as such. As the Sultan, son of Muhammad, brother of the sun and the moon, grandson and viceroy of God, ruler of the kingdoms of Macedonia, Babylon, Jerusalem, Upper and Lower Egypt, Emperor of emperors, sovereign of sovereigns, extraordinary knight, undefeated, steadfast guardian of the tomb of Jesus Christ, steward chosen by God himself, the hope and comfort of Muslims, confounder and great defender of Christians, I command you, the Zaporizhian Cossacks, to submit to me voluntarily and without resistance, and to desist from troubling me with your attacks. Signed, Turkish Sultan Mehmed IV. But this is one thing the Cossacks of Zaporizhia will not do. That is surrender, and especially not to a cock like this man. They all gathered around a table and found the first Cossack that could write. There, they crafted what can only be described as the best reply to any demand I have ever read. And for you, my wonderful people, I shall read it. O Sultan, damn devil's kith and kin, assistant to Lucifer himself. What the devil kind of knight art thou, that canst not slay a hedgehog with thy naked arse? The devil shits, and your army eats it. Thou shalt not, thou son of a whore, make subject of Christian sons, who have no fear of your army, by land and by sea. We will make battle with thee. Thy mother, thou Babylonian scullion, Macedonian wheelwright, brewer of Jerusalem, goat f***er of Alexandria, swineherder of the greater and lesser Egypt, pig of Armenia, Podolian thief, catamite of Tartary, hangman of Kamyanets. and fool of the world and the underworld, an idiot before God, grandson of a serpent, and the crick in our dick. Pig snout, marsars, slaughterhouse cur, unchristen brow, screw thine own mother. So the Safaricians declare you to be a lowlife. You won't even be herding pigs for Christians. Now we'll conclude our letter, for we do not know the date and don't own a calendar. The moon in the sky, the year with the Lord, and the day is the same over here as it is over there. For this, kiss our horses. Signed, Korshovy Ottoman Ivan Sirko and the entire Safarician host. And when I say that is my favorite thing ever, pen to paper, I am not exaggerating. So to now afford this glorious culture, that is quite the honor. Now we still get to keep our glorious horses, but instead of costing gold, they now cost prestige, as we have become tribal. Very, very good. So we're put in a rather interesting position. We still have the way of the nomad that lets us keep our horse lords. But now I know exactly how we'll honor these Cossacks. You see, the Sultan ruled from Constantinople, and we are quite a few years early, so the Turks have not invaded Anatolia yet. Therefore, the Basilius will play the part of the Sultan, unwillingly of course. We will seize the very palace in which he sat when he wrote that letter in Constantinople. Come here! The Cossacks are here to play! I will raise my army of Cossacks, and we will ride to glorious victory. Have at thee! Mountains from sea, we will kill thee! Glorious! We can call the East Frankians? Absolutely, why not? Alright, let's conquer this land! Damn, we siege quickly. We got them men with torches burning down Brises. Glorious! Oh no! I guess being a Cossack, well, it got to my heart. You're starting to get older. You alright there, buddy? Man literally has too much fun. Crusader Kings has to say, nah, buddy, stop that. Hey, could you stop running from me, please? Oh, they're coming for me. I guess I got what I wanted. That's not good. Where's my allies? Where's my Cossack allies? Well, a Cossack has to fight, no matter who he fights. Come here, thou devilish Sultan. We will fight thee. You whoremonger. You son of a dog. Our horsemen will snipe you down from their saddles. Ah! Have at them, lads! Glorious! Yes! We need to stick to planes, though. Hey, my son Philip! Little Philip! Very good! And Chieftain Henry II. Nice! Wait, who are you attacking? You're attacking the Kog and Nissi of the Khazars with your brother! Would you look at that? Look at you kids! You're great! Such a proud father. My Cossack boys are fighting together. Oh, let's give them one last whooping for the Cossack horde! Whoopa! Whoopa! Could we take his main holding? No, it's too powerful. And just take this holding too. And just like that, the Cossack not only got the reply, but truly responded. Enforced demands. The Cossack Byzantine realm! Glorious! The Cossacks stand strong! Restore the Cossacks? Buddy, we just made them! What a glorious adventure! Truly, we have gone from nothing to something. And that, my friends, is where I'm gonna end it here. What a glorious adventure. And honestly, doing it as Henry just adds that extra bit of But I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talking about the next one, you can find it right here, on screen. Holy moly. Now, it won't make you feel as hungry as Mr. Skalitz here, but it's still an absolute banger. So I'll see you in that one, okay? Okay, bye!